Hey, what's going on, Taurus? How are you? Taurus, thanks so much for watching. This is going to be your read for January 2019 in Love and Romance. I am doing it a little bit differently, you guys, for the first time. I've decided to break up the Love and Romance reading into a couple of different series. So, Taurus, this is the series called Table for Two. It's going to be basically the series that looks at your relationships with, your established partner. So, if you are in separation from your beloved, or if you don't have a beloved and you're single, this reading will not be for you. It only is going to be for the ones of you who are in relationships, current ongoing relationships. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm excluding you altogether, okay? I will be having more content that will be more catered to my singles and also to those of you who are in separation right now, with hopes of reconciliation. So please, if you're watching this right now and I haven't uploaded those other series yet, please subscribe. They will be coming, and that's the best way that you'll be able to get that information. So Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and shut up with that and let you guys know this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and also for Taurus's cross watcher slash partner. So Taurus, what energy is it that you need to know, or what energy are you resonating with as far, and also your partner, for January of 2019? Okay. So you got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That card that flipped over was, for them, deception. So someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, Taurus. So what does this mean here? So let's take a look at this, okay? So I really feel drawn to really talk about, Taurus, your person, like your partner, your guy or your girl. Like, Taurus, I really feel like there may be some things that are hidden from you, okay? But I don't really necessarily feel like it should be that big of a deal, but it may be a big of a deal to your person. I really feel like they may be expressing something to you. They may be trying to uncover a certain truth about themselves to you, maybe something that they really have a hard time opening up about with. And it's not that they were trying to keep this from you, it's just that there's a lot of inner working that they've been trying to hide, that they've been trying to mask. So it's not that they're like being fake with you or anything like that in this relationship or in this marriage, Taurus. I just really feel like your person just really has a lot going on that they're really trying to conceal, not to deceive you really, but really to deceive themselves, so that nobody really thinks that there's anything really going on with them on the inside. Now, on your side, Taurus, we have love yourself first. So what this is really saying, that your energy that you're working with is for January, in the beginning of January, you're going to be really like looking at yourself and what actually makes you happy, the things that you really do enjoy, the things that you really do love. Almost as though I'm almost feeling as though the both of you may have had some things to uncover, and Taurus, maybe you actually uncovered those things first, or you stepped out of your mask first. You may not have expressed it to that person, but I think that there is some inner work within yourself that you've already done to this point, to allow you to be able to be doing that if you haven't already. Okay. I am going to definitely clarify some more for this here. Taurus, I do feel like, you might just feel like, for some of you, you may feel a little bit underappreciated in this relationship this month. And with that underappreciation, it's not that your partner doesn't love you. I just really feel like they may not respect you to a certain degree because, you allow them to pull the wool over your eyes about something. And now I'm not just saying this is overall how your relationship is working out. I'm not saying that at all. But this is just the energy for January here. It may be one day, 1 week in January, a little deal, a big deal, however you look at it. There's uncovering and unmasking here of emotions, and a revealing of one's true self. And Taurus, the only way that you're going to be able to really handle that is if you're true and if you're true and honest and you know, with yourself. So it's almost like the both of you are really kind of working on the same things, where it's more so as you did your step one first, and then they did their step the other way. You know, whereas, you know, you took the mask off to yourself so that you could work on you know, things within yourself, right, to bring you closer to someone else. But they, on the other hand, are playing it like they're keeping it closer to their chest until they know that it's the right time. What energy can we use to clarify? Let's get a good shuffle going. Yeah, I like that. Right there. All right, Taurus, you got the King of Wands. So I really feel like you've been exercising like a lot of willpower here. You've been exercising like a lot of, maybe, I don't, it's not like it's restraint, but it's just, it is in a way it's kind of restraint, but at the same time it's more so like you know, recognizing your worth, recognizing the light that's within yourself, recognizing your own attractiveness. Okay. For them, they have the Tower. Okay, so I think that as you step more into their light, it kind of makes them it makes them more vulnerable. It may even make them feel a little bit resentful of the fact that, you know, you can be a little bit more freer now because you found this new love within yourself, and, you know, they're still trying to deceive themselves and other people around them. And I don't know how this is, you know, I don't know how this is actually going to play out specifically, because this is general for every Taurus, you know, but apply this how this fits to you, because the energy here is definitely, is shifting. Okay, I do feel like there is a shift coming here. I feel like the shift is here. I feel like the shift is with your cross watcher, Taurus, or your partner. They really feel as though it's almost like you have inspired them to be a little bit more authentic with themselves, or at least at some point in this month you do inspire them to be a little bit more authentic with themselves, and they are able to come forward with any type of truth that they've been concealing, whether or not it was for personal gain or for personal health or healing. But there definitely is a change in perspective, and that person definitely wants to, you know, get a little bit of that energy. And I think that's what you're there for. Well, not that you're only there for that, but of course, you know, this really feels as though, you know, there's a lesson being learned here for that person. So let's see how else we can clarify this. For you, we have the Six of Coins. So yeah, you know exactly where to place the value within yourself now. I don't feel like you're off kilter about, or you don't have any, you know, disproportionate like views about standards of relationships or anything. I feel like you expect things to be equal, of course, in this relationship, of course, with honesty and everything as well. And that energy is what is allowing you to kind of like ignite that fire. Sorry guys. That energy is what's allowing you to kind of ignite that fire here. Your person or your partner, they have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I really feel like on the inside, Taurus, that person really, like your partner really loves you. Like they really, really love you. And it's to the point to where they love you so much that they're really considering doing something that they may have never done to any partner. And that is, they are willing to show you their bare naked selves. They are willing to pull that mask off. They're willing to stop faking the funk with themselves and with you. And this could be about any particular situation. Okay. So if you've been looking for them to like open up in a particular area, I really feel like they are going to be opening up, and it is coming from a place of love and willingness to actually do better and really change. And for you, that has great effects, because for you, that, you know, lets you know, that you are really respected in this relationship, that this person is ready to make certain sacrifices or changes for you out of love. And it just really boosts up. I see like the libido of this relationship boosting up if it's settled down. I feel like you guys are having like more discussions, or having more like it might not even be discussions or conversations, but you guys are definitely figuring out ways to be more balanced with one another in this relationship. So your best path to follow here, Taurus, your best path to follow is Ace of Coins. So I'm really feeling like you, this Ace of Coins is calling you, Taurus, to be that rock, that, be that rock, like be that support, like be that yes. Not saying you need to be a yes man or a yes woman, but it's just saying, if you seeing that there's an opportunity here where your Taurus is actually trying to open up and trying to change or trying to, just be a little bit more authentic with themselves, this is where you're like, okay, yes, it's okay to do that. It is okay here. I'll help you. This is the first path here to this success, to this great foundation that we already have, Tear down your thoughts, tear down your what you've been holding on to from the past, and let me help you rebuild it on something more solid. Taurus, your person is the Five of Wands here with the best path to follow. So the best path to follow for them is they're really going to have to really, I think, for a lot of them, stay out of their heads. For others, I think that they're really going to have to be, they're going to really have to not listen to other people's opinions. They're going to have to not look at other people's actions. I mean, it's okay to look at and see what other people have done in their relationships and da-da-da-da-da, but ultimately, what other people do won't always work for you. And there is a possibility of maybe getting conflicting opinions or, a conflict of interest between maybe somebody that this is discussed about or, I mean, this could really be anything here with this Five of Wands, but ultimately, I do feel like with the five, it's still a symbol of change here. And this just is a sign that, there may have to work through some uncomfortable changes very rapidly, but they're doing it for all the right reasons, and it's because they really love you, Taurus. They really love you. So let's see what the outcome card here is. Three of Coins. It works. It all works out. Yeah, it all works out. You guys figure it out. Okay? You guys figure out how to be your most authentic selves with each other. You guys figure out how to, coexist with one another, even if there may be times where you do have conflicting interests or, conflicting goals. By them having so much love for you and so much respect for you and so much adoration for you, it makes it very easy for you to be able to say, okay, well, I can help you balance a little bit of things here. I can help you understand a little bit maybe of what I did, because ultimately I am in this relationship with you. You don't have to listen to any other outside opinion because they're on the outside. They are not what's going to help make this relationship work, okay? Look at what I have to offer. Look at my coin and watch how we can turn it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta see what advice I can send you off with, Taurus, because this is a nice message. It actually turned out to be a very nice message. All right, Taurus. I want this one right there. It says, love who you are. Let me hold it up. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. So that goes right back to here with love yourself first. Love who you are. You really, and it's the message for the both of you. The both of you really have to love who you are. You're really going to have to, just either just try your best to mute your insecurities or really work on them within yourselves. And there is a degree here where the both of you really have that degree to be able to help each other with that. Taurus, I feel like you are probably a little bit more further along than your partner is with this. And, this month may be a lot more about teaching them the colors of the wind. Teaching them that it is okay to be completely who you are. You're not judging them. You're wanting to be in this with them. You've chosen them to be your partner. They don't have to put up a charade no more for nobody. If they love you like they say you do, if they love you like they say they do, and they are willing to make the change or certain changes, or at least the big change is, at least being willing to, you know, stop deceiving themselves and others. Man, just look at how attracted you're going to be to them, Taurus. It's like, ooh, you think you're attracted to them now? You think, but wait till they bare their soul. Wait till they bare all of themselves to you. You're going to have to be in a place where you really love yourself first, because you're going to have to give them so much love and maybe even healing. Taurus, let me know how this works out in the comment box. I really do appreciate you guys' comments, likes, and thanks so much for your subscribes. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can. Just email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. All the information about how you can do that. And, the details will be in the description box below. Okay? So, Taurus, look out for my other readings. Also, again, watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, and Venus as well for any additional information there. I look forward to all of the additional content that I will be pumping out through 2019. So, Taurus, have a great rest of your day, and take care. Like, how many times do I say bye? How many times do I say bye to you guys? Count it. Like, I say goodbye, take care, have a good day. I say that all at the same time. Anyways, awkward rant. Bye, guys.